But, even in our own lives, then if we look at this story, like Abraham must have thought, like, well, when, how, like, is it going to be in my lifetime? Am I going to see this really fulfilled? But like you said, sometimes these God's plans are so much bigger than our little blip on earth. Like he sees way into the future. He knows all and sees all and has planned all out. And so for me, it's like a case of like, yeah, sometimes our plans or some of the things that God tells us, we might not see in our lifetime, but he's got a greater plan at work. And that's where I think the faith element comes in. It's like, yeah, we might not see the whole picture, the entire tapestry, but it's like God's putting these things together in a way that we should just trust him. Kind of like Abraham did at the end here. It's like, okay, well, God, it's in your hands. Like, I don't know exactly what you're doing here. I don't know why you made me put Isaac on the thing. I don't know how I'm going to make this all happen. But you know what? I trust you. I've seen your work. I've seen your hand. I've heard your voice. You know what? I'm just going to trust you. And like we've said, and Abraham and Sarah are prime examples. Like, that's not easy to do. And in our own lives, like just trusting, it's easy to say, oh, just trust God. It's not as easy as said and done. Like, you're going to have doubts. We're going to have fears like Abraham and many other people in the Bible. When we get later on into David, and many of them just like, I don't know, God, I'm struggling in my humanness, but I know I want to trust you. I want to do the right thing. I want to live in integrity. I want to have faith and not fear. And so we all have timelines, but sometimes God's timeline is beyond ours. It's something that we have no control over. We might not see the end. But knowing that God's in control, like, what does that do for you?
Hmm.
That we're not in control, like God is in control. What does that do for your faith?